and welcome back to the first part of my new series. As you can probably tell from the title of the video, I have purchased a pink chrome McLaren 540C that's been wrapped by Yiannimize, the man himself. And honestly, the car is a joke. I can't believe how naughty it looks. I'll show you it now. Look at that. Here you can see the signature Yiannimize logo that he puts on all of his wraps. So yeah, this is going to be a crazy series, guys. In a minute I'm going to go through all the damage reviews so I can show you what's wrong with the car and what I need to repair. I'm going to run some footage now of when I picked it up so you can see it on the back of the lorry, which was crazy. Going down the motorway, everybody was driving past staring at the car. Honestly, they couldn't believe it. To be fair, I kept looking in the mirror and I couldn't believe what was on the back either. A quick update on the BMW. Unfortunately, the paint shops had to close because 4 of the members of staff have got COVID-19. So I wish them guys a very speedy recovery, and I will get the BMW out as soon as possible and finish that series because I know a few of you are really looking forward to seeing how that turns out. But yeah, honestly, today is the start of something special and I just can't wait to get cracking with it. I've been on the phone to the guys with McLaren already, trying to source some parts, finding some prices out. So that'll be the next video. I'll go through all the parts I'm going to buy, all the parts I'm going to order. But for today, I'm just going to show you it and just take it in really, because honestly, I really can't believe I've bought it. So this car was crashed in London, I think it was about June this year. I'll put the article up now so you can see that. And then the car was also wrapped by Yiannimize this year, and that was wrapped during lockdown, first lockdown in the UK, so that would have been March to April. And I'll put the picture up here, which Yiannimize actually posted himself. There's so much of the car on the internet and on Yiannimize's Instagram. He's put about 10 or 11 pictures up of it. So yeah, go and check that out for yourself. If you're enjoying the content, guys, please make sure that you like, subscribe and put your post notifications on. Leave me any comments because all of your feedback is needed for me, and the growth of the channel is important as well as bringing you guys banging content. So yeah, make sure you do that for me. Without further ado, let's get into it. I'm going to go through the damage on the car now and give you guys a talk through so you can see for yourself the damage and make up your own mind. But yeah, honestly, I know I keep saying it, but this is going to be a mad series, so make sure you're subscribing and you don't want to miss any of these videos. Right guys, I'm going to go through the damage with you now. Excuse the wind because it is blowing a gale in London right now, and it is raining as well, so apologies for that. But yeah, I can't control the weather. So the car was impacted on the front passenger side and it hit into another vehicle. It was a Volkswagen Golf. It was only in a 20, so I don't think they were going very fast. maybe over the speed limit, who knows. You probably would be in a car like this. There is no suspension damage to the wheel. It's only slightly scuffed where I think you went into the pavement, but that will come out. That is no problem. So then the wheel, the arch lining is all smashed. That's had to be thrown away. The radiator on the front left has gone. That is completely shot. So I will have to order a new one of them. The bonnet, oh yeah, look, before I lift that up, you can see the bonnet is crumpled, and then if you come back here, you can see the bonnet's actually bent, so there is no chance that I will be using that bonnet again, but I will be taking the signature McLaren badge off and putting it on the new one, because there is nothing wrong with that. So then you look inside and you see the chassis extension at the front here. That is completely mangled, and that whole piece starting, I don't want the bonnet to fall on my head, that whole piece starts back there and is riveted and bolted on, so I've had to replace that whole piece because that comes as one, even with this front section here. So I've had to buy a brand new one of them, which was, I priced that anyway, so I knew that was going to happen, but I didn't know it was riveted in, which is going to be a little bit of a pain to change, but it's all right, we can do that. And then this side as well, this front section is the only part that's bent. Sorry, there, this front section is the only part that's bent, but because the nature of McLaren, there's no way you can buy this separate part, as I said, that side. So I've had to replace this whole suspension arm as well, not suspension arm, this whole front chassis extension, which I didn't really want to do, but you've got to do it because it's got to drive perfectly, because a car of this nature cannot be half jobbed. You know, you can't leave that bent and mangled like that. So yeah, I've had to order that. Then I've ordered the new cross member extension, which comes between the two chassis extensions, which is just a metal bar that bolts onto here and here, just gives that extra bit of stability. I didn't even get that, so I don't even know if that was broken or not. I've ordered a new battery because I don't think the battery is up to scratch anymore. It's been sat around for a long time, so yeah, decided to change that. But sort of behind this section here, there is no more damage. The fuses are okay. All the pipes are okay around here. The anti-roll cage is fine. All of the wiring looms and everything around the front is fine, so that is good. And this tray is fine as well, which that's quite expensive actually, so I'm glad that was okay. The only thing I will need to change are the pipes that go onto the rads, because they are broken and bent here, and it's a one-part section that goes all the way around to the back, so I'm gonna have to get in here and change it, because yeah, that is annoying. Right, and then obviously I need the whole new front bumper, lower splitter, wing, headlights. Didn't get any of them. This wing is actually okay, sits fine. This is not damaged at all, so this bracket will come off of here, and yeah, I don't have to get a new one of them, which is a bonus, because that would have been a nightmare. The arch line down here is just fallen down a little bit, but that'll be fine. But for a car like this is the first time I've ever done a car of that caliber, so I really don't want any problems to reoccur when I sell it, or even when I drive it for to and fro around a little bit. So I've made sure that any part that potentially is a little bit broken is completely gone and completely changed. There's no questions asked, nothing. I'm getting them gone. So complete reassurance for the new owner that the car will be restored to its maximum potential. It's crazy. It is honestly crazy. So yeah, all the front end basically needs replacing, and I'm gonna get on ordering that this week and get going with it really, because I want to get going and get cracking. You can see here the original colour is like a dark gunmetal grey. It's not a standard colour from McLaren. I think you have to pay for that one. It's an added extra. So I am going to probably strip this whole wrap off, because unfortunately there's been more damage to the wrap here. Oh, the bonnet's just crunched down. Hopefully it hasn't broken anything. There are some scratches and gouges out the whole side of that wrap. Obviously the bumper will need rewrapping. The bonnet, probably that wing will need rewrapping. These two panels have been washed incorrectly by the auction site, I believe, or by somebody, and they've almost like orange peeled, so they would need to be unwrapped and have to be rewrapped again. And there's little marks and scratches on the back, so I think financially for me the best thing to do would be to strip that wrap off and restore it to its original colour. I don't think that pink will be for everybody when you're trying to sell it as well. I mean, I would drive it. It's a bit leery. I wouldn't mind driving it. I feel my mates probably drive it, but in the general market, I don't think that colour would sell as good as the grey that it comes in. So I am going to strip that pink off and restore it to its natural beauty. The brake calipers have been wrapped in the chrome pink and black, and they look unreal, especially with the car and the current setup. But underneath that, They're that beautiful McLaren yellowy orange underneath, which is the signature colours really. The grey and the orange is like what everybody wants in a McLaren, so that's what I'm going to turn it back to. And as a bonus, oh, I'll quickly go around here. Actually, no, I'll open this door. If you look inside, all of the stitching on the seats is the same orange as the brake calipers, and on the dash, all the Alcantara. So honestly, when that is back to the grey and orange, that is going to look unbelievable, guys. Honestly, I can't get over these doors. They are wavy. They are just so nice. The way they go up like that, they glide up. It's unreal. Crash has set off the airbags just in the steering wheel. There's no dash airbags or headline airbags. I don't know if there are any headline airbags in a car like this. I'm not too sure, but the dash one hasn't gone, which is... If that had gone, I probably wouldn't have bought the car, but yeah, just this one, and the seat belt on the driver's side is also broken, so that will be 2 parts that I have to replace as well. When you sit in this car, honestly, it's like a spaceship. It's so tight, it like hugs you. When you get in it, hugs you. I can't wait to have a little spin in it once it's up and running, but make sure it drives absolutely perfectly and there's no problems before that, because I don't want to start driving it around and then all of a sudden the engine management light comes on because I haven't put the rad on properly or something. So yeah, I'm not going to start pulling it about until it's ready to go. But yeah, guys, the interior is beautiful. It's got the Alcantara pack on the seats with the orange stitching, with the McLaren embossed, imprinted in the leather. Then it's got the Bowers and Wilkins speaker system, because the original speaker system in the McLaren isn't very good. So cheers to the original owner or designer of the vehicle, whoever bought it first of all, actually added that in, because without that it's quite a desirable extra in them. Then you've got the full leather dash with the orange signature stitching. It's got, yeah, oh, there's the speaker there you don't get in without the Bowers and Wilkins package. But yeah, Alcantara door sections. Honestly, the interior is beautiful. It's one of the nicest interiors in a car I've actually sat in. So yeah, honestly, you can probably tell how excited I am from the way I'm talking, because I can't get my words out properly. I'm just over the moon to actually finally be sat in the McLaren. I've been looking at it for about 3 weeks on the auction, thinking, oh my god, please, 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 please. And then when the auction come round and I finally won it, it took a day to settle in, and I was like, oh my days, I've bought the McLaren. I don't know if you guys are going to be as excited to get it done out of this series as me. Probably not, but yeah, this is going to be a crazy, crazy experience for me and you guys. So if you're liking the content, please make sure you're subscribing, liking, and putting your post notifications on, because I want to see you guys enjoying it as much as I am. So yeah, I'd like to see your feedback. Leave some comments as well, because I'm very interested in what you've got to say. But yeah, guys, what an interior. What an interior. I actually was looking at a Ferrari Portofino a couple of weeks ago, 2019, that I was potentially thinking of doing up. That was rear end damaged. Sitting in the interior in that and sitting in the interior of this, honestly, this just, it hugs you. It's got more of a supercar feeling to it. You can tell you're sat in a supercar when you're sat in here. It is sick, honestly, sick. In terms of functionality, getting in and out, for a big fella, it would be quite tough, because the doors obviously have that mechanism where they go up like that, and then you're left with sort of a really small window to squeeze yourself out of. It's not really a way of looking elegant getting in and out of it, but who gives a shit? You're driving a McLaren, it's not about looking elegant. Yeah, so guys, that's it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. You know what to do, hit that subscribe button now. Yeah, so stay tuned for the next part of the series. I'm going to be ordering all the parts, and I'm actually going to be going to McLaren myself, meeting the guy. I'll be sourcing the parts off, so stay tuned. It's going to be a crazy series, and I'll see you guys next time. My next video will actually be my BMW update, so stay tuned for that. And I've also got a Porsche Cayman video, because I'm going to be selling my own Porsche Cayman that I repaired from salvage last Christmas. So I'm going to do a review and a video on that, so you guys can see that, and hopefully one of you guys is interested in buying it. But for now, I'll see you guys next time.